Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. It went into a tunnel and squeaked through its funnel and wouldn't come out again. The engine's name was Henry, and his driver was very confused. What the blazes is going on? The driver walked to the front of his engine. Why'd you stop in the tunnel? Was there something on the line? I'm not going. What? I said I'm not going. But why not? It's the rain. It'll ruin my lovely green paint and my lovely red stripes. What? But it's water. What is it going to do to you? I already told you. It'll ruin my paint. No, it won't. Well, I'm not taking that chance. Henry and the driver argued for some time, but it was no use. Henry would not move. Soon, the passengers came out of the coaches and began to argue with Henry too.
I have a meeting at Vickerstown.
I have to get to my ferry. If I don't make it to the office on time today, I'll surely be sacked. But no matter what they said, Henry didn't care. If you have places to go, then you can walk. I'm not ruining my lovely green paint and red stripes for you. Is that so, Henry? A stout gentleman approached the green engine. He was dressed in all black with a top hat. He was known as the Fat Director. You know, I don't much appreciate my engines leaving their passengers stranded in a tunnel. So I suggest you get moving, Henry. Puh! And with that, Henry simply wheeshed the director. As the director recomposed himself, one of the passengers spoke up.
What if we took a rope and simply pulled him out of the tunnel?
The Fat Director looked very confused. With all due respect, sir, do you really think that would work?
Well, trust me, I know a lot of things. Besides, it's better than just standing here and waiting.
The Fat Director sighed. Before long, they found a rope. They tied it to the front of Henry, and pulled, and pulled, and pulled. Except for the Fat Director. My doctor has forbidden me to pull. But despite their efforts, Henry stayed in the tunnel, simply chuckling to himself. Well, that was a complete bust.
Maybe if we go to the other end and push him out.
Why do you think it would work from that end?
Trust me, I know things you wouldn't, Tuppy.
The Fat Director sighed. Okay, let's give it a shot. Before long, the passengers got to the other end of the train. They began to push, and push, and push. Except for the Fat Director. My doctor has forbidden me to push. Of course, nothing happened. By now, the rain had stopped. Henry, you can leave the tunnel now. No, the rain will start again. Just leave me alone.
This is such an awful railway. It would run so much better if I was in charge.
The Fat Director rolled his eyes. Look, I'll go get an engine at the last station. Hopefully he'll be able to help. Further back down the line, a kindly old engine named Edward was arranging some rolling stock. Edward! I need a moment of your time. Of course. Are you okay, sir? I'm fine, Edward. I'd be better if my doctor had forbidden me from running. Henry has shut himself up in the tunnel. I need you to push him out. Edward didn't seem so confident. Are you sure I'm the best engine for this, sir? Of course. You're one of the most reliable engines on my railway. Just then, Thomas passed by on a nearby line. So, the big engines are causing trouble again? Figures. Show them what us little engines can do, Edward. Thomas let off a supportive peep peep from his whistle. Edward smiled. This was just the encouragement he needed. "All right, sir. I'll give it my best try." Before long, Edward arrived at the tunnel. He saw Henry's coaches poking out the rear. "Henry, what have you gotten yourself into?" "The tunnel, as you can see, Edward. Give it your best try. 1, 2, 3, push!" Edward bumped into the back of the coaches. His wheels began to scrape against the rails. They spun around and around. But Henry barely moved. "I'm sorry, sir. I don't think I can do this." "Don't worry, Edward. You gave it your best shot." What to do now? The passengers began to argue. "I'm certainly going to be late now." "There's no way I'm making it to my job on time."
If he wants to stay in the tunnel, then I say we let him."
As they all continued bickering, Henry began to feel tired and closed his eyes to rest.
Well, that was a nice nap. Now, I suppose I should...
Huh? What's this? A wall? That's right, Henry. You want to stay in the tunnel so bad. So, I'll let you. For always and always and always.
But sir, there must be some mistake here.
There isn't, Henry. I can't have disobedient engines on my railway. But don't worry, your paint will certainly be fine now.
Wait, sir, you can't leave me here. Sir! Sir! Sir!
What is it, Henry?
Sir. Wait, where's the wall?
What wall?
Never mind. Sir, I'm ready to come out of the tunnel.
Really?
Yes, I'm ready to be a really useful engine again.
I see. Well, you've delayed my schedule greatly, Henry. I hope you can make up for lost time now.
Yes, sir. I will, sir.
Before long, Henry reached the last station. Ever since that day, Henry doesn't worry about the rain ruining his lovely green paint and red stripes, as he finally realized that there are more important things on the line than his appearance.